The wind howls outside, rattling the windows with a force that feels almost alive. Each gust seems to test the strength of your home, searching for a weakness, a crack, a way in. The world beyond the glass is a swirling chaos of white, and the storm shows no sign of letting up. The power grid has been down for 3 days, and the temperature inside your home is dropping fast. The familiar hum of appliances is gone, replaced by an eerie silence broken only by the wind and the occasional creak of settling wood. You check the thermostat out of habit, but it's just a dead screen, no comfort there. Every breath is a cloud of mist hanging in the frigid air. Your central heating is useless, and the cold seeps into your bones. Even simple tasks, making tea, reading, moving from room to room, become a test of willpower. You're wrapped in blankets, but the cold is relentless, draining your energy and clouding your judgment. It's not just discomfort, it's a slow, creeping exhaustion that makes it hard to think straight. Every hour, the chill deepens, and you feel your resolve slipping. This is survival. No film, no fiction. The struggle is real, and it's happening in homes just like yours. There's no dramatic soundtrack, only the sound of your own heartbeat and the wind outside. A grid failure or ice storm can throw you back to basics in an instant. Modern life, with all its conveniences, can vanish with a single snap of a frozen power line. Suddenly, you're living like your ancestors, forced to rely on your wits and whatever resources you have on hand. The cold isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous, sapping your will and clarity. Hypothermia can set in before you realize it, and the line between discomfort and danger is thinner than you think. In these moments you realize, warmth is life. Every degree matters. The smallest source of heat becomes precious, and you learn to appreciate the simple act of holding a warm mug or sitting close to another person. Without heat, your odds of survival plummet by the hour. The temperature inside your home can drop to dangerous levels shockingly fast, and every drop on the thermometer is a reminder of how vulnerable we really are. Nature doesn't care about your thermostat or heated floors. The storm is indifferent to your comfort, and your technology is only as reliable as the grid that powers it. When technology fails, you're left with fire, shelter, and water. These are the basics, the foundation of survival. You improvise, melting snow for drinking water, lighting candles for a little warmth and light, and gathering everyone together to share body heat. Modern homes, built for constant electricity, can quickly become deadly iceboxes. The insulation that keeps you cool in summer now traps the cold inside, and the very walls that once protected you now feel like a prison of frost. The real fight is against both the cold and the design of your home. Preparation isn't panic, it's knowledge. Every step you take to insulate, to block drafts, to conserve heat, is a step towards survival. We need to learn from the past, from those who survived the harshest winters. Their methods, layering, using wood stoves, sharing warmth, are lessons in resilience that modern life has made us forget. Understanding how to generate and store warmth is your most valuable skill. Firewood, extra blankets, and a plan for emergencies are worth more than the latest gadget when the grid goes down. When the switch does nothing, your knowledge is your only defense. The difference between panic and calm is knowing what to do next, and having the confidence to act. It's the difference between being a victim and mastering your own survival. Preparation turns fear into action, and action into hope. Let's learn how to keep the cold at bay, because in the heart of winter, knowledge and preparation are the only things standing between you and the unforgiving bite of the storm. Before we dive in, if this guide helps you, hit like and share it. Spread this knowledge, someone you know might need it. Post it, send it, talk about it. Survival is a team sport. Join the conversation in the comments. Share your experiences and tips. Your story could help someone else prepare. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're building a library of survival skills, one lesson at a time. Stay connected so you don't miss the next critical tip. This is your lifeline to essential knowledge. Take action now. Be ready for whatever comes next. Let's get back to the essentials. Your preparedness starts with sharing and learning. Now, let's continue. Our home heating systems are marvels, until the power goes out. Gas, electric, oil, they all rely on electricity. When the grid fails, your boiler, heat pump, or furnace is just dead weight. No power, no heat, no quick fixes. These systems are complex, designed for convenience, not resilience. Your home, once a sanctuary, quickly becomes a refrigerator. Poor insulation and big windows let heat escape fast. We've grown dependent on fragile systems we can't control. In a crisis, that dependency is a liability. You need simple, robust systems you can command. Relying on grid-dependent heat is like trusting a phone with 1% battery in the wild. When it dies, you're on your own. True resilience means understanding and preparing for these vulnerabilities. Don't let comfort lull you into complacency. Let's look at smarter solutions. Power's out. Everyone thinks of the fireplace. It's a romantic image, but in reality, an open fireplace is a survival trap. Most of the heat and your precious fuel goes straight up the chimney. You're creating a vacuum that pulls cold air in, making your house colder. You burn through wood fast, wasting energy and calories. In a crisis, fuel is precious. Inefficiency is dangerous. There's also the risk of smoke and carbon monoxide, especially in a sealed house. The open fireplace looks comforting, but works against you. It's not a survival tool, it's a fuel-hungry illusion. We need something smarter, more efficient, and safer. Let's move beyond the open fire. Survival demands better solutions. Here's what really works. Enter the Russian stove, a survival masterpiece. It's not just a heater, it's the heart of the home, built from brick and stone. Its massive size stores heat like a thermal battery. Hot gases travel through a maze inside, transferring nearly all their energy to the bricks. A Russian stove can extract up to 90% of the wood's heat. Fire it for a couple of hours, and it radiates warmth for a full day. This is efficiency perfected, minimal fuel, maximum effect. The stove's thermal mass releases gentle, steady heat long after the fire's out. One firing, 24 hours of comfort. It's a system born from centuries of survival in brutal winters. Work smart, not hard. Use less fuel for more warmth. The Russian stove is the ultimate answer to winter's challenge. Let's see why it works so well. To understand the Russian stove's power, know the difference between convection and radiation. Most heaters warm the air, convective heat. Warm air rises, escapes, and leaves cold spots. You're only warm if you're in the airflow. The moment it stops, so does the comfort. The Russian stove uses radiant heat, like the sun. It emits infrared waves that warm objects, walls, and you directly. The whole room becomes a gentle, stable heat source. Even if cold air rushes in, the objects stay warm and comfort returns quickly. No drafts, no cold spots, just deep, lasting warmth. Radiant heat is more effective for survival. The Russian stove turns your home into a giant, low-temperature radiator. It's a smarter, more resilient way to stay warm. That's the secret to surviving the cold. Let's see what else this stove can do. The Russian stove is more than a heater, it's a survival hub. After heating, it becomes a retained heat oven for baking and cooking. You use the same energy for warmth and food. No extra fuel needed. Multiple niches let you dry herbs, keep tea warm, or proof dough. The Leżanka, a warm sleeping platform, offers comfort and safety, especially for the vulnerable. The stove dries clothes, boots, and firewood, preventing mold and keeping gear ready. Every feature maximizes efficiency and eases survival. It heats, cooks, bakes, dries, and provides a warm bed. The Russian stove is the heart of a resilient home. In a crisis, it's your multi-tool for survival. One tool, many life-saving uses. That's true preparedness. Winter survival is as much mental as it is physical. The cold season doesn't just challenge your body, it tests your mind, your spirit, and your ability to adapt. When the world outside is frozen and silent, it's easy to feel isolated, restless, or even overwhelmed by the endless gray days. The cold, darkness, and isolation wear you down, slowly eroding your motivation and hope. Every day can feel like a battle against not just the elements, but your own thoughts and emotions. The Russian stove offers more than heat. It brings stability and peace of mind. Its steady warmth becomes a reliable anchor, a source of comfort that helps you weather the emotional storms of winter. With a fireplace, you're anxious, always feeding the fire, never sure you'll stay warm. The constant need for attention can leave you feeling exhausted and on edge, never able to fully relax. The stove breaks that cycle, one firing and you're set for the day. You can finally let go of that nagging worry, knowing your home will stay warm and safe for hours on end. It frees your mind and energy for other survival tasks. Instead of being trapped in a cycle of constant maintenance, you can focus on planning, preparing, and even enjoying small moments of peace. The routine is simple, predictable, and reliable. This sense of order is crucial when everything else feels uncertain. This stability is a force multiplier. Better rest, better decisions, less panic. When you know warmth is guaranteed, you sleep deeper and wake up ready to face the day. The stove creates a sanctuary, a place to gather, eat, and maintain hope. It becomes the heart of your home, drawing people together and lifting spirits, even on the darkest days. Psychological security is priceless in a crisis. It's the foundation that keeps you resilient, calm, and able to make good choices when it matters most. The Russian stove is your mental armor against winter's stress. It shields you from anxiety and gives you the confidence to thrive, not just survive. It's not just about surviving, it's about living well, even in the harshest conditions. With the right tools and mindset, winter becomes a season of connection, comfort, and growth. That's the power of true preparedness. Let's make it yours, so you can face winter's psychological war with strength, confidence, and peace of mind. We've all experienced moments when the power goes out and the cold creeps in, leaving us shivering in the dark, uncertain of what to do next. It's a stark reminder of how quickly comfort can vanish, and how vulnerable we can feel when modern conveniences fail us. But imagine the relief and security of gathering around the steady warmth of a Russian stove, its radiant heat filling the room, offering not just comfort, but a sense of control and hope. The lesson here goes far beyond bricks and mortar. It's about cultivating a mindset of resilience, a way of thinking that prepares you to adapt and thrive, no matter what challenges come your way. True preparedness isn't just about having supplies. It's about understanding the basic laws of physics that govern your environment. Heat always seeks to escape. Fuel is stored energy waiting to be used, and thermal mass, like thick stone or brick, can keep you alive by holding onto warmth long after the fire goes out. You don't have to build a Russian stove tomorrow, or even next year. What matters is starting your journey by learning and planning. Begin by absorbing this knowledge and let it change the way you see your home and your options. Learn why open fireplaces often fail to heat a space, while radiant stoves excel. Consider the importance of insulation, fuel efficiency, and how thermal mass can make a dramatic difference in your home's ability to retain heat and keep you safe. This knowledge is the true foundation of resilience. It empowers you to make smart decisions, adapt to changing circumstances, and protect what matters most. Don't keep this wisdom to yourself. Share it with friends, family, and your community. The more people who understand these principles, the stronger and safer you all become. Be the one who spreads self-reliance. Hit subscribe, share this guide, and encourage others to start thinking about resilience today. Start thinking like a survivor, someone who prepares, adapts, and overcomes, no matter how tough the conditions. Remember, the simplest tools, when used with deep understanding, are often the most powerful. Master these principles, and you'll be able to protect yourself and your loved ones, ensuring warmth, safety, and peace of mind no matter how cold it gets outside. Stay prepared, stay safe. And remember, resilience starts with knowledge and action. Take your first step today.